Assignment number 2, page 243, Smart Alex, task 1. What we'd like to do here is actually complete a correlational test. And you will notice that as you read the assignment, there are two different types of correlation tests that you'd like to run. One is simply the Pearson's R correlation test for two continuous variables. And you will notice that we have one ranked order variable. For this ranked order variable, we'd like to conduct our Spearman-Rho. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to work with the data. So let's go ahead and click the data. Click on import data set. Let's bring it in and let's look for essay marks. Now, as always, we need to inspect the data visually to see if what we're importing actually makes sense. So according to the assignment, we need to run a correlation between the hours spent on writing the essay and the grade, which is classified in this case as variable essay. So you spent about 10 hours on this essay, you got a 61. You spent 5 hours, you got a 70. Visually inspecting that, it doesn't appear like there would be much of a correlation, but of course we have 45 data points, and each one has a hour and a grade, and there's a good chance that there is actually a correlation because it does make sense. The more time you spend doing something, the better probably it will be turning out. Now we do have the variable grade here, and you will see that this is a ranked order variable, first, second, and third. And the problem with this is that a correlation can't be done on categorical data the way that is outlined in this case. So we need to recode this, or we need to, basically fix it. So let's go ahead and simply import this data. Let's activate R Commander, and let's go ahead and R Commander up here. Let's import this data. R Commander is not responding. Now it is, and let's simply click on OK Essay Marks. Let's take this data right here, and we could actually do some work within R, but I'd rather that we export this data. And let's make this a CSV by clicking on commas and click on OK. And let's go ahead and save this to our desktop for easy access and click on Save. Now we should have it on our desktop. Let's X out of this, let's minimize this, and let's look for essay marks. Here it is. Let's activate essay marks, and with essay marks, maximize this. Let's go ahead and create a filter. First I need to fix this. For some reason I keep on getting these guys out of line. But we have this first variable that I'm going to delete because we don't need the numbers on it. And we have essay, hours, and grade, which are three variables that we saw in the original data set. Let's go ahead and create a filter. And of course we don't need this right here. Let's go ahead and click on the downward triangle, and let's click on select all, and let's go ahead and click on first. For first, we're going to replace first with a 1, if that makes sense. Click on OK. So first is all going to be 1. Click on the bottom square, pull that down. Now everything that said first class is, or first whatever, is now a 1. Let's go ahead and click on upper second class, and let's call that a 2. Just click out of that, pull down, make that a 2. Very good. Let's go ahead and click on lower second class, call that a 3. That's the third highest grade. Pull that down, turn that into a 3. And let's go ahead and click on third class, which is the worst, like a fail. Click on this guy and call this a 4. Very good. Let's take away the filter and save as CSV file. Let's go ahead and also save this on the desktop. Let's call this something else. Let's call this SA Marks 2. Yes. Close. It's going to ask me to save. Yes. Very good. And let's go back to RStudio. Let's activate SA Marks 2 with the corrected data, all the variables and numerical expressions. Let's look for it on the desktop. And SA Marks 2, here it is. Bring that guy in. Now we have SA hours and grade. Everything's marked with a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. Let's go ahead and import. So now we've imported this data. Let's go ahead and arc Mander and activate SA Marks 2. And here we go, SA Marks 2. Okay.